Hello children. Today I came up with a lesson called Electricity and Circuits. Let us see the contents of the lesson. The contents are electricity and its uses, electric cell, electric bulb and switch, conductors and insulators. So, children, have you ever wondered how our life would be without electricity? You may be using many devices at home and outside which run on electricity. Do you know where we get this electricity from? So, in this chapter, we will study about electric current, sources of electric current and how electric circuits work. Let us see the uses of electricity. Electricity as an important part of our life. So many of our day-to-day life activities are dependent on electricity. At home, appliances like television, refrigerator, microwave, oven are work with the help of the electricity. It is used for the street lighting and traffic signals. In industries and factories, machines work on electricity. Electricity is used for the telecommunication. Electric trains and the metro run on the electricity. It is used in space technology. Security system work on electricity. Many health equipments require electricity also. So, we are leading a luxurious life and based on electricity. Let us see the sources of electricity. First of all, what is electricity? Electricity is a form of energy. It is also called electric current. Have you wondered how and from where we get electricity in your home? The electricity to our houses come from power stations where electricity is produced. It is supplied to our houses by electricity distribution companies. The sources of electricity are nuclear power station, thermal power station, hydro power station, solar energy and windmills too. Now, let us move to electric cell. Electric cell, you must have seen a cell inside the torch. Where else have you seen cells being used? These cells are used in clocks, watches, cameras, radio sets, toys, etc. A combination of many cells is called a battery. Batteries are used in the cars, scooters, inverters, etc. So, this electric cell works as a power source. Now, we will discuss about the electric bulb. As mentioned before, a combination of cells is called a battery. We need a battery when a device requires more electricity. The outer case of the bulb is made up of glass. Watch the slide, children, you can understand very easily. The thin wire at the center of the bulb, which glows when the power is switched on, is called filament. Filaments are usually made up of tungsten metal. The filament is connected to the base of the metal case through the wires. Like the cell, a bulb also has two terminals, a metal tip at the base and the base of the bulb. These two terminals are connected to the two terminals of the bulb. Do you know, children? Inside the bulb also gases are there. Those are called inert gases such as neon and argon. And one more fact of the bulb is the color of the bulb is due to the presence of particular gas. Like neon gives a bright orange glow. Now we will move to next slide. So about this torchlight is not much matter, but what do you want to know from this lesson? This torchlight is used in every house when the power has gone. There is a switch with we can switch it on or off as we required. right? And a bulb, as just now we have discussed about the bulb. So both are connected to the power sources called batteries. It may be one battery or two batteries. Based on the power of the torchlight, we can use it. And the plastic case with this slide switch is present, which we use regularly when power is not there in home. Now, how to make electric circuit? The two terminals of a cell need to be connected to the terminals of a bulb in order for the bulb to glow. This flow of electric current from the cell to the bulb in a particular path is called a circuit. Thus, electric circuit is defined as the closed path in which electric current flows from the source to the various connected devices. Source is what here? Battery. And with the help of the wires, it is connected to both the terminals of positive and negative, and it is also connected to the switch, children. Now, we will move to electric switch. Everyone knows about the electric switch, right? Because to on or off the fans or television, bulbs, not only one single electric appliances, all we mainly based on the electric switch. So there is a switch with which we can switch it on or off as required. Similarly, we can have electric switch in the circuit. The purpose of the switch is to stop or allow the flow of electric current in the circuit. Remember this point, the circuit in which the switch is in the on or closed position is called closed circuit, and the circuit in which the switch is off or open position is called open circuit. So in order to maintain the flow of power, the electric circuit should be closed mode. Then only the electricity will pass. If it is in open mode, the electricity cannot pass. That's why switch always should be open. Then the electric circuit will be open. Right, children? Do you understood? Now we will discuss about these conductors and the insulators. So children, the materials which allow electric current to flow are known as conductors of electricity. Metals like iron, copper, gold, silver and other materials like carbon rods are good conductors of electricity. The materials which do not allow electric current to flow through them are called insulators. Insulators are also called as a poor conductors like wood, plastic, rubber, glass, wool, mica, etc. are the examples of insulators. If you see, these electric wires are always covered with a plastic coat called insulators to protect from the power. Right, children? So, now let's revise once. Electricity is a form of energy. An electric cell is a source of electricity in which chemicals are used. An electric cell has two terminals, positive and negative. A battery is a combination of two or more electric cells. An electric circuit is a path in which electricity flows. Remember, electricity flows only in a closed circuit. Materials which allow current to flow them are called conductors of electricity, and those which do not allow electricity to flow through them are called insulators. I hope you all understood about this topic. Thank you. Have a great time.